Good evening. The police case against those involved in the infamous Broadbeach bikie brawl is collapsing in spectacular fashion. The second mass trial into the fight that sparked the VLAD laws was meant to begin today, but instead charges have been either dropped or downgraded.
It's the big case of Queensland versus the bikies, and like a house of cards, it's come crashing down. 6 former bandidos charged with riot have had their charges dropped, police admitting their evidence couldn't sustain a legal conviction. Stephen Cox just won to walk clear.
It's 18 months of this crap, and they just drop it on the day of trial. They had nothing the whole time, so I'm innocent.
He was in court 2 days ago, toasting to Peter Morrick's not guilty verdict. It's that decision that prompted this stunning about-face. 4 further accused have had their charges downgraded to the slap on the wrist offence of public nuisance.
I think the decision of the court in the first trial has weighed heavily on the minds of those who are responsible for the conduct of the ongoing matters.
There's one man left standing, Tavita Buller, who at this stage could still go to trial.
Are you confident you'll be found not guilty?
The impressive show of force, both outside and inside court, was all for nothing as the mass trial crumbled. Of the men that have had their charges dropped, a number of them will now be making applications to have their legal costs reimbursed, which means taxpayers will be forking out the thousands of dollars for their defence. This afternoon, police released a statement. It should be noted there was no criticism by the court of the police case. It's likely all former bikies still to face court will have their riot charges dropped as well.
I think the police and the prosecution were under some pressure to continue with those charges. I always thought they were very heavy charges for such, I suppose, minor incident.
Live now to Curry and Greenbank on the coast. Curry, what will happen to those who've already pleaded guilty?
Well, Andrew, the sticking point is that specific charge of riot, and we are being told that even though some have pleaded guilty, in some cases, though not all, they could still get out of it. There are things that prosecutors can do involving reducing the charge to a lesser one or even reopening the case. But we are being told by lawyers it is definitely a possibility that those who have admitted guilt could still walk free. Andrew?
All right, thanks, Curry.